Hello there, welcome back to Supra, where we are in a forest filled with trees. I wish I was lying, because I just forgot what kind of trees they are the second I pressed the button to start this video. Not question me. I think they're sakura trees. I do not know why I forgot about that. Back to the story. I called out my sister's name. The moon was bright, but I may have underestimated how the forest could be at night. By no means was it such a large forest that she could go missing. For that matter, Rika was level-headed, so I bet she would be alright.
こんなに月が綺麗な夜は空を飛ぶにはうってつけ。そう思わない？
Triple question mark. Why are you back? I looked overhead towards the sudden voice. Okay. We have a broom that flies and there's nobody on it. Perfect. A broom was floating there with the moon on at its back. Why is it just a broom? It was incredibly abnormal, but I ended up grumbling about this foolish sight. Seemed to be missing something. Yes. 2 brain cells. I wanted to look it up close, but hesitated and wondered if it would fall smack on my head.
なぜほうきだけかと問われたら、
I've typically just stopped questioning and immediately just went to obvious answers.
あれと最初の声はおとりよ。
Who knows? The moment I turned my attention to the voice underfoot, something grabbed my ankle. Upon closer inspection, it was the white hand which had sprouted out of the ground. Okay, that would assume make a lot of people panic. Tried to scream, but my throat clenched shut and no sound came out. Okay, where is gun? We're gonna start putting witches on the stake again! Burn the witch, here's our chance. We need to bring back the Solemn Witch Trials for this one. The voice responded from below. It didn't scare me, but I was left stunned by how overly innocent it sounded. I did the Solemn Witch Trials? You still get to use guns, though. As I started to stare at whatever it might be, the reminder of its body grew from the hand down without any realistic resonance. It like the ground had turned to liquid. There stood a girl who didn't appear to be Japanese. In fact, she was more of a witch than anything else. Body shop? Oh. She's back!
いやいや、良い引き釣り顔だったよ、ゆきなりくん。
Who in the world are you?
私が魔女以外の何かに見えるなら、眼科に行くことをおすすめするね。
Oh. That's not what I meant. How do you know my name?
ああ、今回もそこから説明しないといけないんだったね。
Yes. What are you talking about? Did again mean there was a last time? Or next? Also, why the heck was she so calm? In such a crazy situation?
そのうちわかるよ、ユッキー。
Oh shit, I didn't even read that one. You fool! Ah. Based on her comment just now, it felt as if she had just read my mind.
こんなのは魔法でもなんでもない。正直者の顔を見ればすぐにわかること。
Okay. That right?
そうそう、まずは自己紹介だね。人に名前を尋ねるときはなんちゃらかんちゃら。こっちから名乗ってあげよう。
Would actually be nice. Please continue.
私は魔女、アリス。
Wait a second. Why am I forgetting who's who?
上白アリスよ。
Let's come. I am getting a very bad vibe about this.
まあ、当然偽名だけど。
An alias?
魔法使いにとって真の名前は命と10日だって知らないの？
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of something like that in games and novels. Of course, there were all works of fiction, through and through.
私の体や心を自由に操ってあんなことやこんなこともできちゃうくらい危険なんだから。やっぱりそれが目的？
There's no way an ordinary person who would ask someone's name with that goal in mind.
東洋文化こそ言霊信奉のメッカなのに。
Okay. Buddhism, Shinto, Christianity, and the way of yin and yang have all mixed together in Japan. There's no real ornate.
節操ないな。というところまではテンプレート通りか。
Template?
こっちの話。
Perfect. You are a witch, aren't you?
地面から生えてきた言葉を喋るキノコだと思いたいなら別にそれでもいいけど。
No, I believe you. For whatever strange reason, I ended up accompanying this situation. Except in this situation. I don't doubt the witch's words for even a moment. In fact, everything she said seems reasonable to me. If I were to take it a step further, I found myself thinking, I wonder why a witch is telling me such an obvious thing.
ユッキー、あまり難しく考えすぎない方がいい。混乱するよ。
Yeah, you're probably right. Everything was starting to get mixed up in my mind. Just like the witch said. Disappointed feeling. No, other sensation was troubling around my head.
魔女と言ってもそれ以上でも以下でもないから。
Okay. Yeah, let me change the subject for a second. Then, what were you doing here? You didn't call me here to do something bad to me, right?
失敬な。いくら魔女だって人を取って食ったりはしないよ。
While I know that, even though that I went through chapter 1. That sounds like the sort of thing someone who's consumed a person would say. Yeah, pretty much.
今のは合格点。
First things first, what's with the floating broom?
なぜとどうなら魔法の力。どうしてなら今も練習中で飛べないから。
Okay.
見栄を張って無様な姿を見せるくらいなら別の思考を用意しようと思ってね。
Perfect. Oh. Prequel? Assume so. I didn't really understand what she meant, but it wasn't like I believed her. Generally speaking, but it didn't seem like she was lying either. Getting out of her way, but chose just to make a witchly introduction. Sounded like a pain in the neck. All the same, you need to practice flying even though you're a witch.
いろいろと理由はあるけど、なあ、説明がめんどくさいな。
Okay, so I'm guessing a prequel. Kind of.
一言で言えば、ほうきで空を飛べないのは魔女の護形に関わるから。
The world of riches sounds surprisingly demanding. Hey.
ところで、こっちからも聞きたいんだけど、ユッキーは私に会いに来たわけ？
No, I just came to see some cherry trees. Plain and simple.
つまらないな。こういう時にさらっと、あなたに会うためですとか言えれば満点なのに。まあここの桜を見に来たっていうのはいい判断。お花見の準備はしてないけど、じっくり見ていけばよい。
Okay. Ah. I looked up at the cherry blossoms. It was true that gazing at the islands was worthwhile, all on its own. Oh, so how do you know my name? That should be my primary focus right now. I hadn't even introduced myself yet, so it was quite strange. Had already given me a nickname.
気づいたか。
Of course I would notice. Have we met before? Yes, in chapter 1.
秘密？
Dear God. A secret?
今は聞かせるべきではないと判断する。その判断を私がするのは納得がいかないかもしれないけれど、結果に責任を負えない以上、話すかどうかの選択は私のものだから。
Okay.
まあそんな変な話じゃないよ。
I guess that's fine. This conversation was already plenty strange. But if she didn't want to tell me, then there was no reason for me to force it out of her. And from here, I think it's the best time to kind of end the episode here. Questioning why we're meeting the witch again. Hopefully you guys have a great time and a great day too. I question what the witch is going to do. I'll see you guys next time.